moving on. A Game of Thrones, a cranky old puppet, and the creepiest family on TV are all part of the March issue of New Mexico Entertainment Magazine. Teresa Robinson-Ewers is with us this morning to break it down for us. So there's a lot of stuff happening in the land of enchantment.
Oh,
Teresa.
yes. Always is, always is.
It's always so good to see you.
You too.
You make me so happy. It really.
Well, I'm glad I make you happy. Yay.
Yeah, it's always good.
So right now, one of New Mexico's most popular residents, George R.R. Martin, he's on the cover this month, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Oh, that interview was great. It was a real honor to interview him. And if there is one thing he is more passionate about than his writing, it's his theater. He now owns the Chancateau Theater in Santa Fe. And he got to talk about just his decision on purchasing the theater, which he has been a frequent visitor of before it went up for sale. Loved the popcorn, still loves the popcorn. Really excited.
If you're going to invest in the theater, they better have good popcorn.
Exactly. And you know, he's really excited about the things that the theater has done. And I mean, it's a real perk to have your own theater. He's been showing the Game of Thrones marathon. Right. And on the 24th, they're wrapping that up with a costume contest, and they'll actually bring in live wolves from the Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary, which he supports. And we got to touch on the new book and talk about his fans and their anxiety when a new book comes out, and then their anxiety of waiting for the next book to come out.
Yeah, right.
It's like 1,500 pages. It's going to take some time to
exactly.
get that done. Yeah. And we also talked about his legacy, which with his popularity, he'll definitely be up there with Tolkien, which he's a big fan of.
Absolutely. That's really exciting. Also going on, I know my brother's going to be very excited about this. Jeff Dunham is coming to New Mexico. Very funny puppeteer, very funny stand-up comedian. He's going to be at the Santa Ana Star Center.
Yes, Puppet Master will be there. He's going to be there on March 15th. Definitely a fun show to see. It's the Disorderly Conduct Tour is what's coming out. And he's going to have a lot of his popular characters there. Of course, Walter, the grumpy old man, and Bubba J. So it's definitely going to be a fun-filled night for everybody who goes there.
That's great.
And so the Addams Family is coming to Pope Joy, right?
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's so funny what Broadway makes out of musicals nowadays.
Almost anything.
Yes, exactly.
Anything
I mean, they
now.
had Shrek, and I mean, who doesn't love the Addams Family?
Yeah.
So they are actually bringing their performing tour to Pope Joy Hall on March 20th to the 23rd, and it's a very interesting storyline. Wednesday Addams is now all grown up and dating. Her parents have not met the boy, who is normal.
Okay.
So they actually throw an impromptu dinner party to meet him and his family, and you know hijinks are going to ensue.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. That's really exciting. And you know, Pope Joy does such great stuff. They have so many great shows that come through here. Of course, they had Hello Dolly a couple weeks ago with Sally Struthers. We got to chat with her.
Yes.
And you're right. I mean, Broadway just is producing some strange musicals, but they somehow work. I mean, for the most part.
Yes, you think about
Spider-Man, not maybe so much, but
I saw Wicked, and I'm so excited for Wicked.
Oh
to come
yes,
out.
I got to see it
So
when it came
excited.
through the first time. It is. I mean, the minute you walk in there and you see the sets, it is an amazing show. So
It's
when that comes out,
incredible.
I'm excited to go see that again.
September, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Right. So we're also talking, if we want to go throwback to the 90s, some 90s music, we're talking about the Dum Dum Girls at Sister Bar. So tell us about them.
The Dum Dum Girls,
awesome
I love that name. The name is great. We got to touch on their new album True. Say that 10 times fast.
Right.
And we've been just really excited of listening to the sound. You don't hear a lot of it on the radio nowadays. There's a lot of pop going on. So it's a nice throwback, really refreshing to hear their sound. I mean, you really should throw on some Doc Martens, and if you are not playing that music loud enough and having your neighbors get really disturbed, something's wrong.
It's time to break out the flannel.
Exactly,
Right, okay,
exactly.
gotcha.
But they'll actually be at Sister Bar on March 10th. It's definitely a good show to take in.
Well, right around the corner.
Yeah, that's Monday.
Yep.
Wow, very cool.
All right. And then you also talked with Janessa Bolden, who's a hairstylist and who's worked on a number of big movies and TV shows. So how was that?
We definitely like to talk to people that are taking part in the film industry locally here in the community. And Janessa, you know, I've had the honor of knowing her now for 3 years, and she's just an amazing person, and she's definitely slowly becoming a master in her field. You know, she's got to work on television shows, like Crash, movies like The Book of Eli. She's actually going back on set for the 3rd season of Longmire. So yeah, she's definitely making a name for herself. And we got to know more about her her family. She's a wonderful single mother, and just how she likes working in the New Mexico film industry. It's a very great interview.
Well, it's really good that, you know, someone from New Mexico is really starting to make their claim that they're not just being hired, but they are becoming a prominent person on that set and really making a very successful career here. Well, so Teresa, how can we get more information on New Mexico Entertainment Magazine?
As always, you can go to our website, which is nmentertains.com. You can also visit us on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, you know, pretty much anything.
Name it.
Yeah, you name it, we're there.
Fantastic, awesome. And of course, we will have links on our website at casa.com under the Style tab. All right, when we come back here on Tu Casa Style,